Manchester is falling down, falling down, falling down. Hello guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. Before we get cracking into this absolute Manchester calamity, don't forget to be here for the next video, which will be uploaded immediately after, which is the preview for tomorrow. Because there's a big game happening tomorrow where I think a certain team are going to do what they're meant to do, unlike everyone else today, which is Chelsea beating Tottenham. Fingers crossed. That preview is coming out straight after this, so make sure you guys are here for that, and make sure you subscribe, notification bell on. Manchester, what is going on? I know there's a storm currently going across the UK, right? But I didn't think Manchester would be falling like this. I mean, what is going on? Manchester United, if we can just focus on them very quickly, because I want to talk about Man City, right? Manchester United are in a position that's not really surprising right now. But the fact that they've lost to Nottingham Forest means that they stay in 13th, and they could... Nah, they can't. I was just looking at the Premier League table, and no, they can't get leapfrogged. Unfortunately, not by West Ham and not by Everton. Yet. But they're in 13th, and like I've said, Manchester United, look, they're not in the trenches. We were in the trenches for a good couple of years. We've come out of the trenches and we are performing very well at the moment. But Manchester United, who were in the trenches, are now in the grave. They have been buried. They're in the grave. If you want to go and see them, you need to visit the graveyard. You don't go into the trench and see them trying to get out. No, you go to the graveyard to pay your respect of what was once a great club, Manchester United, RIP. Because that is as far as I can describe it. Today they lost to Nottingham Forest 3-2, and what can I say? Absolutely deserved by Nottingham Forest. Took their chances very, very well. Some absolutely horrific defending from Manchester United. And what surprised me in that game really quick before we moved to Man City, like I said, Ruben Amorim deciding to take off Bruno Fernandes, who I know has not been great this season, but in this game, I thought Bruno Fernandes was quite effective. In fact, after he got that second goal, that's not the time to take off the player. That's the time you want to leave him on, because now he's feeling confident and he takes him off. And I have to say, the moment he took him off, I was like, well, that's it. Man United have lost. I don't see them coming back now. And with all due respect, Mason Mount come on the pitch, and Mason Mount has not been effective in anything since 2021. So I think that was the moment I realised United were about to lose the game. And they did. And big up to Nottingham Forest, who are in 5th. I mean, this is ridiculous from Nottingham Forest. 15 games into the season, we are approaching the halfway mark, and they're sitting in 5th. It's unreal. And they're 2 points behind Manchester City now. 2! Who have lost. No. You see, it's becoming such a common thing now of Man City losing games that it's just starting to come out my mouth like it's nothing. Man City lost. No, they didn't. They drew. They almost lost. But they drew. And when we go to Manchester City now, 1 win in 9 for Manchester City. I mean, I'm sorry, but if that's another club, if that's another manager, that manager's getting sacked. That's just the truth. Now, I'm not saying Pep needs to be sacked, but what I am saying is, how long does this continue till it actually becomes a valid question? That's what I want to leave for you guys. So let me know in the comment section below, because I feel like, I mean, yeah, Pep Guardiola, one of the most successful managers football's ever seen, right? You'd think, yes, he deserves time to be able to turn it around, because it's Pep Guardiola, and all that Man City have seen under Pep is success. So it would be cold, let's just say that, to get rid of him after this bad patch of form. But there's something going on at Man City. What is going on? Manchester City are not the normal Man City. Something's off. Now, people at the start of this bad run were, correctly, because I was too, looking at Rodri and going, well, Rodri's not playing, big absentee, the engine of the team, he's missing, so there's a hole. right? And the system doesn't exactly compensate for the loss of Rodri. Well, yeah, perhaps. That's what I was thinking. Nah, it goes deeper than that. It goes deeper than that. Because we've seen Pep Guardiola lose his head over the last week or two. We saw his comments, right, after the loss at Anfield, where he was giving the six, right? He was giving the six because Liverpool fans were saying you're getting sacked in the morning, and then he, with a cheeky grin, and I thought he handled it well, but he gave the six, and then after the game decides to send a shot at Jose Mourinho, who rightfully so responded with a nuke yesterday. was it the day before yesterday? But he responded with a nuke. Saying that, well, I wouldn't want to win with 150 charges and, not doing it clean. And then Pep responded with if Jose was offended, I apologise. So clearly, Pep, I don't think, wants to smoke. But not only that, we saw a clip yesterday start to go viral of him lashing out at a Liverpool fan because City had just lost to Liverpool. Lashing out at a fan. And then today, we got this. After the Rico Lewis red card, he says this. Check this out. Pep says, it's because it's Rico. The journalist says, sorry? Pep responds with, it's Rico. Journalist says, sorry, I couldn't understand you. Pep says, it's because it's Rico. The journalist says, it's because it's Rico Lewis. You think he got the yellow card? Pep says, it's a yellow card. Journalist says, no, I'm asking you, did you think it was a yellow card? Pep says, it's Rico Lewis. His head is gone, ladies and gentlemen. His head is gone. Yeah, something's wrong with Pep up here now. Something's legit wrong with this geezer. Now, I want to say, if you're going to be talking in a cryptic manner, like some managers do, right? Referencing Jose, you remember, I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. But you know what he's saying. When he come out sarcastically, praising the performance of the referee, saying, I thought the referee was fantastic. I thought he was absolutely, perfect today. Couldn't ask for more. You know he's being sarcastic because the decisions in that game were crazy. You know what you're hearing. Someone please decipher what Pep is saying here, because I don't get it. Correctly so, it shouldn't have been a sending off. It shouldn't have been a second yellow. Rico was already on a yellow. He got a second yellow. And when you look at the challenge, Rico didn't stamp on the other player's foot. In fact, the other player stood on Rico's foot. And I don't know how the ref decided to give that as a second yellow to Rico. But Pep's point here of it's Rico Lewis, what does that mean? Someone please tell me. I don't get it. Pep's losing his mind. So why is Pep losing his mind? You see, something's not right with Man City. Because they lose one player like Rodri, it shouldn't collapse in this way. I always say, and I stick to this, and I've stuck to this for ages, because I support Chelsea Football Club, and we've seen many manager sackings, and we've been there when things have not been so good inside, and there's turmoil in the dressing room, and we can kind of read the signs. Yeah, we become pros at it because we've done it a lot. But I've always said, when teams drop in form, just like that, out of nowhere, boom, loss, draw, loss, win, loss, like things are going crazy out of nowhere, that signifies that something has happened within. Something is going on internally. Not in terms of the manager's got it wrong tactically. No. Something's happened inside Manchester City. In the same way that when Chelsea dropped off form, just like that, after we'd won the title under Mourinho, and then 15-16 happened, we were like, what's going on? We're champions, we're playing like crap, what's going on? Later on, we realised, well, yeah, there's big things happening inside with the doctor and Eva and all of that, and we knew, okay, well, it's kicked off inside Chelsea. You start hearing what's going on inside Cobham as well, and you get a pretty good idea. Things are happening. And it's not just that. We've seen countless examples of clubs that have just Results have plummeted out of nowhere. Manager eventually gets sacked. Things begin to change slowly, and then boom, they get themselves back on track. But things happen inside. I am convinced a team of Manchester City, like Manchester City, the quality that Manchester City possess, there is absolutely no reason why on a footballing level they should be getting the results that they're getting right now. 1 win in 9. It's crazy. So I done some thinking, and I was like, hang on. There could be one thing. There could be one thing here. So I'm going to say it, and I'm going to leave it with you guys, and I'm going to want your answers in the comment section below, so let me know. Has there been something that's happened internally in regards to the 115 charges? That's my question. Has there been an indicator of where that could be heading? Is it panic stations inside Manchester City at the moment? Maybe that's what's causing the unsettlement at the moment. Maybe that's what's causing the lack of concentration, these poor results, heads being lost by Pep Guardiola. Maybe. I'm putting a theory out here. I'm not saying I know anything or I don't. I'm putting the question out. But I can't think of anything else. How Man City like this could just plummet. It doesn't make sense. Not 1 in 9. No. A bad patch of form would mean maybe 3-4 wins in 9. That's a bad Man City form. 1 in 9. No. Something's wrong. Something's wrong here. And it's not just Rodri. So, we are in December. Remember, the trial and the updates in relation to the 115 are about to start. Has something happened inside Man City? Have they been told something? Have they figured out what's going to happen? Do they know where it's heading? This is the only thing I can guess right now. So, I'm going to leave it with you. Do you agree or disagree? What's your theory as to why Man City have plummeted in this way? Let me know. And I will catch all of you on the review. Not the review. The preview for Chelsea versus Tottenham. So make sure you guys are here for that. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button, notification bell on. Much appreciated. And then tomorrow, there will be the review for Chelsea versus Tottenham as well, or Tottenham versus Chelsea, because we're going away. And we're looking to pick up 3 points from 3-point lane. So, I'll see all of you on the preview, which is coming out immediately after this. So I'll see you then. In a bit, people. Look after yourselves. Take care. And peace.